Dear students, in today's video we are going to study about the greenhouse effect, the atmospheric pressure and the permanent pressure belts of the earth. Students, the sun's heat up the earth's surface. Some of the heat is reflected back into the space. Some heat is reflected back by the atmosphere. Some heat is reflected back by the clouds. But some gases like carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, etc. called greenhouse gases trap the sun's heat. That heat is used for keeping the earth warm. That effect is called the greenhouse effect. Students, we know that on the earth there are cities, towns, metro industrial regions. From all these places there is increased emission of carbon dioxide. That means there is the increase in the temperature of these regions. So that is called greenhouse effect. The increased concentration of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases warms the region, that is known as the greenhouse effect. What is global warming? There are lakhs of cities all over the world. When in all these cities the temperature increases due to greenhouse effect, the entire earth's temperature is increasing or the globe is warming. That is called global warming. Due to the effect of global warming, the polar ice caps will melt, the ice on the mountains will melt, and more water will come to the seas and oceans. The animals live in the polar regions like the polar bear, snow foxes, and the penguins. They will lose their habitat. In the near future, many low-lying islands and the coastal regions may sink in water. These are the effects of global warming. We can plant more trees. We can use the fossil fuels in a limited way. We can use recycled products. By all these methods, we can prevent the effects of global warming and greenhouse gases. Students, we are going to study about atmospheric pressure. The weight of the atmosphere acting on unit area on the Earth's surface is called atmospheric pressure. The air in the atmosphere exerts its pressure on all the organisms and structures that is present on the earth, that is known as the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is varied in different regions. The atmospheric pressure can be measured by an instrument called barometer. There are two types of barometer: mercury barometer and aneroid barometer. Children, in mercury barometer, a trough is filled with mercury. A tube that is filled with mercury, that is inverted over the trough that contain mercury. The atmospheric pressure acts on the mercury that is present in the trough. The atmospheric pressure, when increases, there is expansion of the mercury in the tube. The reading on the tube gives the atmospheric pressure of that region. In the sea level, the atmospheric pressure is 760 millimeter of mercury or 76 centimeter of mercury. Students, this is aneroid barometer. In aneroid barometer, no mercury is used. There is a partially evacuated chamber. When the pressure is low, the partial vacuum chamber expands. When the pressure is high, it contracts. The vacuum chamber, partially vacuum chamber, that is connected to a chain, and the chain connected to the pointer on the barometer. When the air pressure decreases or increases, the chain moves and the pointer will show the reading of the atmospheric pressure. Students, now we are going to study about the permanent pressure belts of the world. Students, the earth is divided into two halves. They are the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. In the equatorial region, the sun rays are falling directly. The hot air rises up in these regions, and near to the equator, the surrounding regions of 5 degree north and 5 degree south latitudes, the pressure is very low. A low pressure region is created, and that is known as equatorial low pressure belts. Equatorial low pressure belts, 0 degree to 5 degree north and 5 degree south, and the nearby regions the pressure is low, and these regions are called equatorial low pressure regions. When the hot air rises and moves towards the subtropical regions, as this hot air moves till they reach the subtropical region in 30 degree north and 30 degree south latitudes, you can see subtropical regions, 30 degree north is marked, 30 degree south is marked. When the warm air reaches up to the subtropical regions in the latitudes 30 degree north and 30 degree south, the air becomes cool and sink. This cool air exerts more pressure, and subtropical high pressure belt is created. In the 30 degree north and south latitude, subtropical high pressure belts are created. Then students, you can see the polar regions, the temperature is extremely low. The extremely low temperatures, the north polar regions and the south polar regions, where the air is very cool, that's why the cool air is heavy. The heavier air means more pressure. So that regions, polar regions, the near to the south pole and the north pole, these regions there is very high pressure. That's why these regions are called polar high pressure belt. Polar high pressure belts. Then students, from the subtropical regions, the warm air moves towards the subpolar regions in the 60 degree north and 60 degree south latitudes, means near to the polar regions there are subpolar region between the polar and the subtropical regions. So from the tropical regions warm air currents come, but from the polar regions the cool air also come and occupy. That's why there is the subpolar low pressure regions are created. So here in the 60 degree, around 60 degree south and 60 degree north, the warm air goes from subtropical regions to subpolar regions, but the from the polar regions the cool wind blows and occupy the warm air. The warm air becomes cooled, and there is a low pressure region created in the 60° north and 60° south latitudes between polar and subtropical regions, and this region is known as subpolar low pressure belts. We studied about the permanent pressure belts on the earth. They are the equatorial low pressure regions between the latitudes or nearby the regions of 5° north and 5° south latitudes. Then subtropical high pressure belts 30° north and 30° south latitudes. Subpolar low pressure belts. Subpolar low pressure belts in the 60° north and 60° south latitudes, and polar high pressure belt in the polar regions near to North Pole and the South Pole regions of the earth. Students, I hope you understood the content of this video. We will meet with the next video. Thank you.